Hi, I'm Mark and I'm passionate about English, and as you can see from my t-shirt, I love passionateaboutenglish.com. If you haven't checked out the website yet, please do. It's being developed, but you can get an idea of how it's going to go. Now, before we start the lesson, I just want to tell you one thing which I think is very important. When you learn something, it's much easier to learn if you're in a happy, positive mood. So now, I don't actually have a real cat, but I do have a cat. And I just wanted you to have a smile or a giggle. A giggle is like a little laugh, or maybe you'll have a big laugh, or maybe even you'll have a very, very big laugh and crack up when you see one of my friends. So here he is, or she, I'm not sure whether it's a he or a she, but please enjoy this for a few moments. Okay, I hope you had a smile or a giggle or a chuckle. Chuckle is also a small laugh, or maybe you had a laugh, or maybe you cracked up. Or you could say also, I hope you were in fits. In fits means really you were laughing uncontrollably. Okay, now for today's lesson, I have to confess I made a mistake recording this lesson already. I forgot to have the microphone in front of me. So I'm not going to choose an idiom, a phrasal verb and a collocation at random, which I did in the original recording. So I'm just going to use the same ones again, just so I don't lose those and don't have to put them back in the pot. Okay, so your idiom for today is pull your socks up. I think you know what socks are. They're the things you wear on your feet. To pull your socks up means to make more effort, to try harder, to do more. So let's say you're learning English and you don't really do much, maybe once a week you have a look at the TV, but you're not really doing very much. So someone could say to you, if you want to learn English, you need to pull your socks up. And in fact, I was told this today. You may remember in a mini lesson a few days ago with Annabelle, she pulled out my small glass of beer, which I had been drinking while doing the lesson. It was only a small amount, but she said that's very unprofessional, and you need to pull your socks up. You need to change, you need to make it better, you need to be more professional, you need to try harder. So I think you can understand that idiom. Okay, so the phrasal verb was to give up. Now, to give up means to stop, because maybe you're finding it too difficult, or you just don't like it anymore. So again, let's use English. Let's say you've been learning English for a long time and you feel you're not really making any progress. So you could say, enough is enough, I give up. Enough is enough means, that's it, I don't want to do this anymore, I give up. Or let's say, I don't know, in a boxing match, one of the boxers surrenders, or he says, I'm finished, you win, I lose. We can also say the boxer gave up. Of course, with phrasal verbs, you can change the tense of the verb. And also with idioms, you can to some extent, and you can obviously change the pronoun he, she, it, they, etc. Okay, so let's have a look at a collocation. And the collocation is and was a balanced diet. Now, firstly, what comes to mind is diet. So if I say I'm on a diet, it means I'm trying to lose weight. Maybe I'm 85 kilos and I want to get down to 80 kilos. So I don't eat so much, I'm careful with what I eat, maybe I count the calories and do some exercise. So I'm on a diet. But a balanced diet means you eat the right amount of each food group. And of course, different foods, you've got carbohydrates, you've got proteins, and so on. And you need and vitamins and minerals, etc. And of course, to be healthy, it's good to eat the right amount from each food group. If you live on popcorn and chocolate and beer, that is not a very balanced diet. But if you eat lots of vegetables and fruit, you get enough protein, you get enough carbohydrates, then we can say you're having a balanced diet. Okay, so that is your idiom, phrasal verb and collocation for today. Now, because of my friend, the cat, or sometimes in English we say my pussy. Pussy is another word for cat, but as you will find out in my courses starting in September, it also has another kind of naughty meaning. I'm not going to give you any naughty words or explanations in these mini lessons, but I'll do some stuff in the long lessons, the long weekly lessons starting in September. It's very important that you learn all the I'm calling them naughty words or naughty vocabulary, because of course native English speakers use them quite a lot, and you can hear them on TV, the radio, and in movies, and in magazines, and in books, and so on. So, it's not something you should shy away from. Shy away means keep away, or stay away, or avoid. So you need to learn every part of English if you want to be a really natural speaker and to understand all of English. Okay, so a couple of jokes. Now again, I chose the jokes already because of my pussy. All right, so here's the first one. I've never understood why women love cats. Cats are independent, they don't listen, they don't come in when you call, they like to stay out all night, and when they're home, they like to be left alone and sleep. In other words, every quality that women hate in a man, they love in a cat. So, I think this is very good. So yes, if a man was independent, if he didn't listen, if he didn't come in when you call him, if he stays out all night, and if when he's home he wants to be left alone and sleep, probably a woman wouldn't like him. But if a cat does all those things, well, that's what a cat does, and women like cats. So it's quite amusing. Okay, amusing, if you don't know, just is another word for funny. All right, and one more joke. A man runs over a cat. Now, to run over, usually you do it in a car. So you're driving along and suddenly a cat runs out and you hit it, or you go over the cat and the cat dies or is injured. Could also be a pigeon or just a cardboard box or something, or you run over it. With the wheels, you go over that thing. The cat's address is on its collar. So a collar with a cat is one of those things a cat or dog has around its neck, sometimes with a dog to take it for a walk, but sometimes it has the address. So if the cat or dog get lost, then the person who finds the cat or dog can find the owner. The cat's address is on its collar, so the man goes to apologize to the owner. He knocks on the door and a little old lady answers. The man says, "I'm so sorry, I've just run over your cat. Can I replace it?" "I don't know," replies the old lady. "How are you at catching mice?" Okay, so when the man says, can I replace it, he means, can I buy you another cat to replace the cat I just killed or run over? But she takes it to mean, or possibly she's joking, she says, I don't know, how good are you at catching mice? So she's taking it to mean that he wants to take the place of the cat. Rather than buying another cat, he is going to replace the cat. It's quite funny, I hope you can understand that. Okay, that's it for today, and just to keep you in a good mood, I hope here is a little bit more of my pussy, and enjoy, and the bass riff coming up afterwards. Alright, bye for today. Hi. Okay, here we go with the bass riff for today, and like yesterday's, this is actually the bass riff from a theme tune or from a TV program, from a movie. You don't need to give the artist for this one, just the name of the song. Okay, let's see if I can get it right. Okay, that's it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm quite glad I'm coming to the end of June. I'm not going to do any bass riffs in July and August. We're doing something different for you, and yeah, that's it for today. Okay, bye for now.